They're narcissistic assholes. Especially Adonis. I hate that motherfucker the most.
I caught my giggle before he heard. Jason grew up in a wealthy, predominantly white suburb in Denver. He lacked the edge of most of the students on campus and sounded funny whenever he cursed. I hated saying any black person who spoke standard English sounded white, but Jason did sound white and could fool anyone by phone. Which one was Adonis? He scoffed.
The one you were staring at since we got to the party?
What did Adonis ever do to you? I twirled the end of my braid. Finally, I knew what to call him. His name fits him perfectly. A Greek god, with his height and toned build, bronze coloring, and hair that curled. If he didn't keep it faded, he had to be one of the most handsome men on campus. Jason slowed down.
Can you stop cheesing for a moment? That dude isn't good. He's a bully, and he treats women like shit.
A bully? We're in college. What are you talking about? How can a grown man bully other grown people? He can only treat women how they allow themselves to be treated, I reminded, annoyed. Jason had been my friend since I started Hampton. Once we realized we lived in the same co-ed dorm and shared the same major, or should I say he insisted on being my friend. I was a loner and had been okay with being alone. I didn't trust people enough to let them in. I could be social and friendly, but I kept people at a distance. I'd learned early on to only rely on myself. Yet Jason persistently weaved his life into mine until I could legitimately call him my friend. So far, Jason had proven reliable, even if I had to deal with his emotional bullshit. He had to be the most passionate man I'd ever seen. Jason experienced emotions intensely. Still, I would fight anyone over him. Had even threatened to hurt his ex after she fucked over him for another man last year. He suddenly sat down on a wooden bench on the side of the path.
I never told you, but I was online with the Thetas.
I joined him and faced him, placing one leg underneath my thigh. When? We're always together.
The spring semester, when I was supposed to be studying for LSAT. Thought I had a chance to make it, but Adonis never liked me. Said I was too soft for his line, not man enough. The rest of the brothers followed suit since he was in charge of the line. They treated me like shit, forced me to drop the line.
Isn't that what they do anyway? Haze you, humiliate you, and put you through hell to prove how much you want to be in their fraternity? It's never supposed to be easy. If it was, half the men would be Thetas. Theta Nu was the most popular fraternity on campus. Men wanted to be them, and women wanted to fuck them. Hence my earlier thirst for Adonis. I'd seen him on campus and in my building. He probably was a political science major, like Jason and me, though we never shared classes. Thetas are tough, period. Jason shook his head vehemently.
You don't get it. You don't get it. I could feel his hate. Like I wasn't worth shit. He lived to get under my skin, and he did. I wish I could be like you and not give a fuck about no one else. But I'm not. I hate that I don't fit in here, that I never fit in. Anywhere. Not in my family, not in my whole neighborhood or high school. Wanted to come to an HBCU so I could finally fit in. And all people do here is tease me about the way I fucking talk or the music I prefer. I wanted more friends than just you. No offense.
I held my hand up. No offense taken. The breeze blew between us, and he shivered, despite the unseasonably warm October.
Thought I could be part of a frat, a brotherhood, and find acceptance. The guys on my line were cool initially, but I was the weak link, and Adonis relentlessly ensured they knew that.
Was it just him? How could he have so much influence over the other brothers? Adonis seemed the type to be more concerned with getting women than harassing men trying to be a part of his fraternity. Jason looked down.
It wasn't just him. I tried to stick it out, prove I could take whatever they dished. All they did was hit me in places so my bruises couldn't be seen, and leave me in the middle of the woods to find my way home in the cold. I could hear Adonis's laughter like I was a fucking joke. And maybe I need to accept that I am.
I grabbed his hand.